Hello, everybody. What's shaking? MrScaryMuffin here, and yes, take a look at my shirt. Why don't you? I got a haircut too. Yes, delicious. Anyways, we're in the end here, and sad news. Latest update, 12W42B, has fixed the Duke glitch, so the iron farm no longer works. So sad. Oh well, outdated, no longer functions. But that is the thing. I mean, we allow doing glitches with basically the shtick being, hey, you spend your time working with glitches, and you might get screwed by fixes, and you waste a lot of time, right? That's just the way it is, and so the server is pretty much open for anybody to do whatever the heck they want, as long as it doesn't bother other people's fun, as long as it doesn't get in the way of other people having fun and enjoying themselves. Pretty much anything is allowed here. So yeah, so this is gone, but you know what still works? The Ender Farm. Ender Farm still works, obviously, and actually today they came up with a pre-release for 1.4. I haven't updated the server to it yet, just because basically we've been updating every other day, and 1.4 is a pre-release, so I might as well wait like 5 more days for the actual full release of 1.4, and then we'll get that going instead. But yeah, so enjoy this view as we approach the Ender Farm, and I think you guys will be impressed by how freaking huge it is. That's what he said. Yeah, take a look. Make sure my microphone is on. Oh, look how big that is. I'm thinking I'll draw a picture along there somewhere. And, oh dear, they've been spawning. I actually wanted to showcase how fast they spawn. So I'm going to lower that, and I'm going to keep myself at 0 experience. And we're gonna ride away first. We're going to ride away. And we're going to let those guys despawn first, and then we'll come right back. But yeah, I want to draw a picture along the tower somewhat. You guys let me know. I mean, I have a lot of space. I thought about doing an Enderman. I might do a very flat Enderman. I thought about doing a pumpkin. I thought about writing something on it, maybe a message. I don't know. Do something with wool. Do something, I don't know. Draw a muffin. You guys let me know. If you have any suggestions of what I should draw on there, I will be collecting wool eventually for it, and I will do that. So probably will get rid of all those things eventually and make some kind of route from the entrance up to there. As far as I can tell, right now it's not that big of a deal. None of the Endermen can spawn up here, so that's all good. They do have a nasty tendency to teleport sometimes to the rail right when it does the drop. And that is a little bit of an issue, but it's not that big of an issue. So here we go. Hopefully all those guys have despawned since we left. And yes, good. So we're going to see how fast it takes for me to get to level 30 from here. And I don't think it should take very long. We're going to do it from absolutely scratch. From absolute scratch. And we're going to try that out. And oh boy, we already filled this thing up. I think people have been using this already. I'm glad to have a lot of ender pearls again. Even this amount, it's nice. And okay, here we go. Starting right now. It is 1-hit kills. Already at level 1. I've only got, I think, 13 layers done, and I've decided to stop it there because it's already dropping them faster than people can kill them, which I think it's a good rate to have. I thought about doing more, but I'm like, you know what, I'll save the pistons for the mob grinder, and we'll do that. We'll worry about that. I'm already level 10. Whoops. There is a little bit glitchiness stepping onto these half slab because there's redstone underneath it, and so there's open air. Level 15, halfway there already. Gotta be careful not to. I'm gonna bash them with a cart instead. I was gonna say, careful not to use the ender pearl by accident. And of course, people have to make sure that they eat. Oh, one of them did teleport. And there he is. He teleported over here. How dare you? Go away. I'll take those. Yeah, when they land, sometimes they will teleport, and that's one of the problems. Or if you swing your fist at them, sometimes they'll teleport before your fist connects. That's very rare, but it does happen. So it's been about 2 minutes so far. We're almost at level 25 from scratch with 0 build up. So that's pretty good. I like this. This is pretty fast. All it requires is for people to run around in a circle bashing them. I am tempted to make some sort of like a rail thing going around so they don't have to travel around, but the other thing people can always do is just take off, oh, my skin is gone, but you can always just take off your helmet and just look at them and they'll just come at you, and you just stand here and just swing like mad. They all get angry at you, and they all rage. Alright, and level 30, ding 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 ding, yeah. So I think they're all mad at me now, but I'll leave them alone. I'll let you guys enjoy that new sound while we're at it. If the schedule sticks, they should not update just yet, so you get to hear this before 1.4 comes out. We are going to enchant some of these things. I've got some bad ones. I tried repairing them, but I tried repairing them at the anvil. That didn't quite work out. So I'm just going to repair them all together, and we're going to enchant it brand new, as I thought I need to use all 4 of them. And it still doesn't quite do it. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go enchanting. Bad thing about this is that some of the redstone does show up, but I can't really help it. I don't feel like covering it all. I'm going to skip to number 3. Bam! And efficiency unbreaking. This is not bad actually, because I've been finding, I've been trying to combine weird random ones together to try to get, I got an efficiency 5 shovel from the anvil recently, and so that was kind of cool. I'm hoping to try to get like a fortune 4. I don't know if those exist, but I do want to try it. I guess I might as well finish these guys off. Put them out of their misery. They're all standing there bleeding, going, my ankle, it hurts so much. Won't somebody please take me out of my misery? Alright, there you go. That clears that up. Oh, gobble all these up. And I have a nice little wastebasket design here. This is one of those derp crafter stuff. You just toss the stuff in there, and when you step away, they disappear. Ta-da! I think I actually might put some iron doors there. Whoops, I missed. Shoot. Yeah, I need some iron doors to seal this place properly. Flip! Yeah, so they don't pop out like that. And I keep missing. This is a very interesting design. I'll show you guys how it works. All my maintenance access is right here, just behind those crafting tables. Basically, how that works is it's a hole, and when the piston closes, the items that are in the piston falls through and they fall into oblivion. That's for the rail. I originally was going to make a farm here, and then I realized I need a space for an anvil. I'm like, screw it, people will need to bring their own food. And this is obviously the setup for the raise and lower platform. I don't have a maintenance access for the towers. You basically have to go through the hole where they're falling from, and there's a ladder there if you ever want to do it. This is all the stuff for the enchanting table setup, just because I wanted to make it cool. And I like that. So yeah, that's what it looks like underneath. This is all the maintenance stuff, and you could see it. Just trying to travel carefully here, not to fall down. And I put this half slab thing here just so, because redstone stuff can now travel through here. I don't have to make a weird raise platform on the upper area. I can just do that instead. And get back up here. I've almost fallen off just traveling that part several times. Guess we'll collect the rest of these. All these ender pearls, ridiculous now. I think I'm going to take all these back with me. Actually, that's not even that much. Yeah, I'll just take these back with me. I'll just put these in here for now. And we'll just carry those with us. Alright, so that's that for here. I'll show you what we're going to be working on today. This is pretty much a completed project, and what I want to do today is I want to take a look at the new repeater stuff. We're going to take a look at seeing if we could update some of the circuitries that I really enjoy, and we're going to try using that for my little rail system. So I'll be right back, guys. See you in a bit. Alright, so we're back, and I am in my creative world here, and we've got a bunch of weird random things that I've been testing out and stuff like that. This, of course, is a sand generator, which I was concerned for a bit because sand wasn't popping properly, but I think they fixed it in the B aspect. Yeah, sand's popping off again. Yeah, for a second there I thought that I'll have to change it, but the sand generator still works perfectly fine. That's great. And I have this nice little aqueduct design that I've been working on as well, and we might... Ooh, bats make a weird sound now. Did you hear that? It chirped at me. Oh, there he goes again. That is a new sound. Okay, can I fly, please? There you go. Yeah, I have this canal design that I've been working on and for boat travels. And we want to build this just for the heck of it. And I'll give you guys a little quick one. I don't know when I'm actually going to build it, but I have aspirations to build this at some point or another. We'll take a quick little loopy ride on it. Whoops, that didn't work out as well as I want to do. Well, great, I break everything. Oh my god, that is going to be really, really annoying, really fast. It's so high-pitched and chirpy. Oh my goodness. Oh no, that's wrong. Okay, we're trying to get this. I haven't built the loader for this yet, but that's something I need to design, is the loader design, as well as trying to get this thing perfectly set up. Let's join it from somewhere else. Screw this. Unless they changed the boat mechanics in the recent update, I don't know why this is screwing up so much. And there's a villager in my way. Oh my gosh, get out of my way! Out of my way! Oh, I broke my boat. Oh my goodness. This is turning out to be a really bad recording, but you know what? We'll go with it. We'll do it live. Okay. So yeah, I've been tweaking this design a little bit. I haven't done the most important part, which is the loader and the retrieval of boats. I've just worked on the passageways, which are the easiest part. But it's pretty cool because I can go hands-free, and there is another villager. How is this possible? How many villagers did I make? Oh my goodness. I don't even remember what the heck I was doing before. At least when the boat breaks, you can just pop it back down. It has, like, compared to a rail, there's pros and cons in using this. You can go vertically straight up and vertically straight down. That's a pro. But there is, like, in general, and materials is cheaper as well because you don't have to use power rails. You do need to make two-way traffic because you can only go one way. That's a con. But then again, if you have a railway that is used for both directions of travel, there is chances that users might collide with each other partway through, so that is a problem. But yeah, currently I've just made it so that you go around in a circle, and a big pro for me is super fun. And it looks really nice too, I think. It's very pretty. Those of you guys who are fans of Etho, you might notice it's a very similar idea using a water tram, except ours is a single lane now, and I actually, if you look down that way-ish, right there, you can see I was trying to build Etho's Ode style water tram, and that didn't quite work out as well, just because boat mechanics have changed. When a boat, even if it's perfectly squared, if it hits straight on against a wall, it no longer automatically turns left, which was a big component in the original design, was that when a boat hits the wall straight on, it won't break, instead it turns left. But that no longer happens, it will break now, which is why every time before a turn or before a drop or elevator, I have to have these reverse flow rivers, little reverse boosters, I suppose. And that will prevent the boat from breaking. It'll slow the boat enough so that it can make these turns. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Okay. Wow, can I get rid of these bats? Oh, I killed myself. That, okay. That didn't kill the bats, just managed to kill myself. Great. And there was all my stuff, I don't even need that. This is a chandelier design that I was looking at. Okay, anyways. Oh, right. Okay, let's toss that. Okay, so we are going to look at some redstone stuff, and we're going to see if we can improve some of these designs using our um, using the new repeaters. So let's use wool. A lot of people like to use wool, so we'll use wool. So first up is the latch. This is a latch design that I love using a lot, and it's already really compact, and I don't think I can make it any more compact than it is right now. This is basically the latch design. So these things act as inputs and outputs. Like anywhere you can pull from anywhere along the way. So we're going to use these two as our inputs for now, and we'll use these as our outputs as well. That way. Okay. So basically, let's say that we're looking at this torch here. This is off right now. All we have to do is we hit one side of the latch and it turns on, and it will stay on until we reset it with an off command. And one of the ways we could do this, such as, for example, the way I have set up for the spider crusher, is we can use repeaters, and it will automatically turn itself off after a few seconds. Like that. So now so this was a way you can do a secret door as well that is time release. So if you have a two-way, say first they trigger something and then the secret door opens, but maybe they triggered it without people realizing, you want the door to automatically shut itself off, but give yourself enough time to make it through the door in case you don't trigger the off by itself. So that way the door will open and then it'll close by itself. Or it will open a secret second button that you have to push to turn it on. And of course you can always manually reset it immediately just by hitting the reset button, and it doesn't make a difference whether the timer gets there later or not. So this is a latch circuit, and the main elements of the latch itself requires 3 redstone, 2 torches, and 2 blocks. And I think I don't see how I can make this any more compact than it already is in terms of a latch circuit. There's an alternative method of a latch circuit that is a vertical build. I believe it's something like this. Actually, I think it's 3 high. Is it 3 high? No, I think it's only 2 high like this. So, is that right? I'm trying to remember. I don't use this one very often, so I don't even know. And you can pull power from there. You can pull power from up there as well. I believe, actually, that there's a torch here as well. So let's try that first. So, yeah. If I power that, that's the wrong. I need a power here. I need to power this block. I don't remember this design at all. Oh. No, that's right. I think if I power that, yeah, there you go. And then if I power this, so the two blocks, the 2 input blocks is these two this way here, as opposed to how it's one side and then the other side. This one's a little bit harder to see because you can power either the torch up here or power this redstone line, or you can power this redstone line or power that block. So there's different ways that you can go toggle that one or you can toggle that one. So that's a vertical design as well, and this also uses 2 torches, uses 3 blocks, and only uses 2 redstone for this one. So this is even cheaper, and it's a little bit more compact. It takes up vertical space, so you may not have that. That's the only thing. That takes up 3 vertical space because you need the redstone on top. Although, with the new update, you could use half slabs, and half slabs are... Well, actually, no, never mind. Doesn't make a difference. Half slabs it works fine for, like... If you put the half slab right here now, so it doesn't cut off the circuit, which is great. But yeah, this requires 3 vertical space. This only requires 2 vertical space. I tend to use this latch design more often, and really I don't think that these could be changed or compacted any more than they already are. Okay, so here's the other circuit that I like to use. I mean, the other one is bud switches, but I don't think there's many other ways to do that one, and I'm not really that much of an expert on bud switches. But these are two latches. I like to use latches a lot in my designs. We're going to use, here's a repeater. Here's a repeater, I said. No, this is going to be a T flip-flop design. You probably heard this several times. I'm trying to build this off of a schematic because I'm not very used to this kind of stuff either. I think it's something like this. That powers that. That's there. That's there, maybe. We'll give that a tick. And I need a sticky piston. And I need it to be facing this way. Hooah! In my face. Put that block there for it to pull back, and that would power. Is this right? That would power this block for this torch. For this is our output. Yeah, this is going to be our output, so we'll use that to showcase. This is not necessary, this last torch and the lightstone. I think that's it. I could be wrong. There you go. And then, is that right? Missing that one, I think. So this is our input here. And the way the toggle should work, and it doesn't, I built it wrong. Trying to build this quickly here, but powers there to that to that. This should be off, and this should be on. No, this is right. Okay. Building off schematics is so hard sometimes. I don't know why I even bother trying to do it. When this is on, is that off? I can't even tell. That's on. Okay, this is the transfer thing. So when the block retracts, that transferred that power. That power doesn't do anything except transfer here. So this block goes in, and oh, this should be a 3-tick. I think that's our problem. There you go. Always repeaters, man. Okay, so this is the T flip-flop. Every time I stand on this, it will toggle our output right there. There you go. So this is actually pretty compact as it is as well, and I wonder if we can actually use the locking of the repeater to change this any more than it already is. It's a pretty compact design as it is. That's what the T stands for in the T flip-flop. It's a toggle flip-flop. Toggle on, toggle off. Because I think instead of using a piston, we might be able to use a repeater to lock a transfer. But you know what? I don't think this could be any more. This is a lot smaller than I remembered it being. I thought it was a little bit bigger than this. But as it is right now, it requires only 3 vertical space and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horizontal space. Yeah, it's only like a 2 by 2 by 5. And uses 2 repeaters with sticky, 3 torches, and 3 redstone, really. That's pretty much all it uses. It's a really compact design. I like these smaller designs too, and that's actually a lot smaller than I thought it was. I thought it was something like a 15 thing, but yeah. Anyways, we're going to be using these two, latches and toggles for the rail system, and I think I spent enough time on this as it is, so we're going to hop back into the real world, and we're going to work on the rail stuff. So much for the lock side. I'll show you guys just what I mean when I'm talking about the new lock circuits, just so you guys can see. Basically, when you power a repeater on itself like that, it will form a lock, and as long as it's being powered, it will stay powered. And the only way to do it, to get rid of it, is to remove the power to the repeater. And the best way to do this that I can think of is you have to still use sticky pistons, which is kind of funny because the whole point is to avoid using sticky pistons. But yeah, the best way I can think of to do this is to continue to use these sticky pistons and basically toggle the sticky piston itself or something like that. Something like that. And that way it will stay on, and then you have a way to retract the sticky piston or something like that. Or actually, this is wrong. Blech. This should be already on, and then we toggle it off, basically, is what we do. But yeah, that's basically what happens. But I can't really think of any use right now for it. It is a nice mechanic for memory states and stuff like that. But in terms of T flip-flop and latches, I think we've already got really compact designs for those ones. So we might be able to do bigger memory state stuff like several things at once. That might be the case. Alright, anyways, enough of that. Let's go. Wow. I spent way too much time on that previous part. I just looked at the recording. That was like much too long. We don't even have that much time left for this episode. But I'll show you guys what I'm going to do, and then I guess we'll have to work on it next time. Oh, somebody left me a present. Silk Touch, yes, is the only thing I don't have. Now I can start carrying. Zordash was just paying me back for a fortune pick I donated to him previously. But yes, Silk Touch, I like that. I'll keep that. I'm using an unbreaking pick right now, but at least I will be able to use, put those things away. And we got a lot of these things too. At least I'll be able to use Ender Chest now, and I can just carry them around with me. I think I'll just put these here and here for now, just because I have the room for it. And yeah, do it like that. Okay. So we'll take a look at the rails, and I'll go over the plans, and I think I'm just going to get work on it off camera, and then I'll show it to you guys when I'm done. The goal is to leave basically just this one rail here. I think I might have to put over here just because the way the rails switches work. So I might have to one here, and I'll have different destinations that you can hit, and then it'll send the cart off somewhere along the way. So for example, let's take a look at the Hanging Gardens path / Spider Grinder path, which is over this way. I'm wearing my nifty Featherfall 4 boots, so these ender pearls don't even hurt that much anymore. Ooh, wow. It is, oh. That high-pitched chirping really gets to me. Okay, so here is the switch off. And what happens is that when I push the button for the Spider Grinder, if I push the button for the Hanging Gardens, it's just going to send me off this way, and then I'm going to the Hanging Gardens. But if I hit the button for the Spider Grinder, it will switch this, and that will be a latch circuit underneath here that will keep it constantly switched. Then when I hit this detector rail, it will be the other output to reset the latch and set it back this way. And then that will send me down to the Spider Grinder, and when I come back up, I will automatically join this path anyway, so I don't have to do any switching whatsoever, and that will take me back to my place. Easy peasy Japanesey. And then the other path we have, so eventually what we'll do is we'll have two switches. One will be right at the start, and then one will be over there. That will be for the Spider Grinder. That way I don't have two rails over here. The other switch system is for the Skeleton Grinder and for the Stronghold. And that one, will be right here. Whoops, I blocked my own cart. Over here, so when I push the button for the stronghold, it will switch this over that way, and that way I'll just continue straight on, and I'll have a detector rail somewhere here that will reset this back, and then that will take me to the stronghold, and when I come back, I can just go straight up, and all is good. So that's that. And these melons, I'm just gonna leave them here for now. Yamo, I think, left these melons here. I actually haven't been using the skeleton grinder that much anymore, ever since we set up all the other stuff. But if I ever, for some reason, need bones or arrows, for example, I might do that. Just because it takes about half an hour to idle enough skeletons, and it costs me a potion in order to get them. Same thing for the spider grinder. It takes me about half an hour to wait, whereas I could just go to the Enderman grinder, and that takes about 5 minutes. The only bad thing about that is that it just takes a long time to travel there, but if I get these rails set up, then we'll be fine. So what we'll do is we'll have a rail set up here now at the beginning, and I think what I might do is we'll move these over like so, and we'll just have that and that, and then we'll have the switch here. So then this will switch between that and that one when we power it, and I might rearrange this as well, so I might change it to, this will be for the hanging gardens, and that'll be the direct path, and then that one will be the spider grinder, and then keep all these others. So we'll have one path here. I might widen this a little bit so it's more centered, or maybe I'll just close off this wall that way. Yeah, I might just close off this wall, make it more centered that way, or a little off-center that way. And we'll have our 4 paths. And I don't think I'm going to do any more than these 4, so that'll be the 4 different paths. And I'll get working on this, and we'll come right back next time. We'll come back next time and I'll show you guys what I've done. I'll show you guys the underworkings and all that kind of stuff. If you like watching me work on the redstone as it's happening, let me know. Otherwise, what I've been doing before is just I've been working on this off camera and twiddling my thumbs trying to solve and figure out these things on my own. But if you guys like seeing that, then let me know, and I'll be sure to show that more often on camera. I think after I'm done with this rail thing, I might work on the aqueduct that you guys saw, and get that going between my place and Yamalama/TheMuffins. And I think I don't have that many other projects left to do other than the giant mob grinder. But yeah, we'll see about that. And plans for the future. If you guys have anything that you want me to work on, or kind of stuff that you've seen other people do, or kind of ideas that you want to see me try out, I will try to solve your problems for you. So let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this episode, give me a thumbs up. Till next time, guys. Ciao.